Good morning, students. Welcome to the class. Children, how are you all? I hope you all are fine. So let us start our class now. Children, in our previous class, we learned hot deserts, the life in the hot desert and different types of hot deserts. Today, we will learn the frigid zone. So let us see. The frigid zone. The North Frigid Zone between the North Pole at 90° north and Arctic Circle at 66.5° north covers 4.12% of Earth's surface, whereas South Frigid Zone from the Antarctic Circle at 66.5° south and the South Pole at the frigid zone. The two frigid zones are polar regions experiences the midnight sun and the polar night for part of the year. At the edge of zones there is one day at the winter solstice when the sun is individual and one day at the summer solstice when the sun remains above the horizon for 24 hours. Both the North Pole and South Pole have polar climate. The North Pole lies in the Arctic Circle. Most of the Greenland lies in the Arctic Circle. Thus, Greenland has a polar type of climate. The nearest European countries to Greenland is Iceland. About 80% of the area is covered with ice and snow. The southern west coast, where most of the people live in the warmest part of Greenland, sometimes large chunks of sheet of ice get separated and fall down into the sea. The floating mass of ice in the sea is called icebergs. Icebergs are very dangerous for the ship. The International Ice Patrol keeps a watch on icebergs. The frigid zones are the coldest regions of Earth and are generally covered in ice and snow. It receives slanting rays of the sun as this region lies farthest from the equator. Summer season in this region lasts for about 2 to 3 months and there is almost 24 hours sunlight during summer. The climate of the polar region is very cold. It is very cold throughout the year. There is a little rainfall. The temperature is always below 0 degrees Celsius. During winter, one may not see the sun for several months. There is heavy snowfall. Chilly polar winds blowing at the speed of 160 km per hour lash most areas. In summer, it is bright and sunny. The sun shines brightly all the 24 hours in most parts, but the temperature is still below 0 degrees Celsius. There are months of darkness in the winter and months of daylight in the summer. The region close to the poles, the sun does not set but shines even at midnight. During the summer, this strange occurrence is called the midnight sun. Vegetation. Due to extreme cold, plants growth is not possible. Only plants that are found here are mosses, lichens, grasses, and bushes. There are no forests. Natural vegetation is scarce in frigid zone. It is so cold throughout the year, there is a layer of permanent frozen soil. This is called permafrost. This does not support the growth of any plants. In areas where the snow melts in summer, mosses, lichens, and shrubs are grown. Trees, however, do not grow in this region. The dwarfer willow, one of the smallest woody plants, has adapted to the cold condition. It is an important food for the big grazing animals that live there.